We're going to do something very exciting right now.
In the dead of night.
In the dead of night, we're going to go cave exploring.
A little bit of light spelunking of an evening.
Spell away, spell what?
A bit of spelunking.
Is that what you call it? Yep. Splunking. We're going to go...
Spelunking.
We're going to go splunking. That's for being a what?
And that's the last time you get to taste Philip's squirrel wine.
Recording, by the way.
I think that's Anna coming down the steps. She's running. Wow. Run away quick. It's the best course of action. Run, Anna, run!
So when was the last time you went
Please don't.
cave exploring?
Oh, yes, that would have been... It must have been, come think of it, yes, a previous life.
Is that Anna? I can see a little light in the distance.
Yay, here comes Anna.
We're waiting. We're waiting for you. We're going to go deep underground.
Just to get down here.
I'm not going to tell you the exact entrance to our secret caves,
Yeah?
but it's not far from the other cave.
Okay.
So you have to bend over a little bit,
Right?
and then once you get in,
Yeah.
you're right, you can stand up.
Okay. So avoid the nettles.
Let me get a load of the nettles because Stephanie's...
Oh, don't worry, I'm tough. I might not look it, but I'm tough.
Don't say that.
Are you guys... What?
Just heard that.
Where's that nettle sting going?
Exactly.
I'm rethinking my outfit.
I know. You do look amazing. You do look.
Come caving in...
So, Stephanie, why did you come caving in high? Well, at least they're wedges.
For some bewildering reason, and I can't explain this myself, I went from being at a really chic restaurant on a square in Bordeaux, drinking some lovely Chardonnay,
Yeah.
to being amongst the stinging nettles, being told I'm going spelunking.
Well, because it's uncouth. It's unheard of.
Well, there is a Petherick here. What do you expect?
Oh, you horrible thing.
Disgusting, isn't it? Can you hear what he said to
Isn't he?
Do you hear what he said to me?
I can't believe it.
Right, come on.
Let's go.
sure we can
Let's go
bury
and
him on the way.
discover.
Right,
Okay,
so
I'm right behind you,
are
Michael.
you sure you're okay?
Yes, if you fall down any sort of
Take my
crevice,
hand.
I'll save myself and then call for help. Thank you. This is superb.
Sweetheart.
How are the other two doing?
We're okay, but we
get bigger at some point.
you poor thing. I mean, look, I can't stand. There's a perk to being
I
tiny.
can't stand it either.
Let's wait for you guys.
Thank you.
Let you catch up. Come on, let's
Oh,
go.
look at us.
Oh my, this is
We're filming the Blair Witch
amazing.
Project.
Look how far it is. What is this place?
What is it? Is it an old quarry?
Yes, old quarry.
I actually can't stand up.
No, I know.
It's
You
amazing.
You will be able to in a minute.
Oh yes, yes I can now.
And this is my beer bong.
What?
It's a beer bong. What? Beer bong.
What's a beer bong?
You've never
You-
played.
You pour a beer in the top and you got a pipe in your mouth and
You need to
down
drink
the
it.
Why do you stop it from escaping when you poured it? Because you have to pour it and then...
Well, someone has to be on the other side.
Oh, right.
Just coming
Bill is
from
on the other side waiting.
I don't think it'll be beer that he sends down there.
Looks the right colour, but...
Yeah,
So
How is
we
it
have to stay
still
with Ed
going
because
on?
Ed's the only person who knows his way around these caves.
correct.
Because anyone else would get lost and would not be able to come out.
That is true.
This is actually quite a scary thought.
It is.
How big is this cave?
It is when I do this.
No, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Turning round if you do that.
No.
How many
That's
hectares, Ed?
splitting. How many hectares, Ed?
Ed,
Ed!
it's not funny anymore.
There was no water on the floor before. 2 hectares.
2 hectares of cave.
This is a 4-acre cave.
Wow. Oh,
On 3 levels. One of the levels has been filled in. We're on the middle level, halfway up the shaft. Because they backfilled half of this is like backfill basically, one lower. And then there's another level above. I don't like the other level above because you have to kind of stoop like that to get out.
and I love that we have like little numbers on the walls. We have.
What
handles and writings.
What are the little pits in the floor?
That was people who got stuck here in the past trying to dig their way out.
That was ladies in their heels coming down here. When they...
Oh yes, that's more likely, yes.
Yeah.
It's the water
That's the water.
dripping off the ceiling.
Okay, well yeah, that made sense.
So there's loads of these little passages. I've been all over here, but there's loads
Yes.
of these little passages like this where you think, well, why has it all just been blocked up?
Yeah.
And I've tried to get in behind.
Yeah.
What was that phrase you used earlier?
Spelunking.
I was splunking a lot behind there. I didn't find anything interesting.
Oh, I can see some old shoes there, Ed.
Oh, whose are these?
Oh,
Was
oh
it from
dear.
one of your conquests? Old one, obviously. 'Cause
He didn't make it.
They've been here a while.
he or she.
Can't be one of mine if it's a men's shoe.
Oh, didn't you come down here once when you first were exploring this and you had string?
Yeah,
Trying
I
to
had.
find your way back.
100 metres of string and very quickly ran out. And so I bought like another 600 metres of string and ran out again. And then I used some of these tiles here. These are really old tiles.
Oh.
And I was just like the breadcrumbs in the forest
Yeah.
jobby with tiles.
And what about the spray painting? Is that another way of finding your way out?
Yeah, but that's a French way of finding your way out. Let me have a look. Somewhere around here. Look, sortie. You've got like, if you come have a look here, you've got two
Oh, yes.
different arrows.
Sortie?
Yeah, and then you've got two arrows here.
Not sortie. Don't even think about this as a sortie.
So you kind of like, well, okay.
The person who tried that sortie actually lived in here so long that they started making cave paintings.
They weren't very good artists. I thought the time they were down here, they could actually refine that.
So how are you feeling, Steph? You enjoying it?
A little anxious, and I'm not an anxious person, but it's all a bit Blair Witch down here right now.
Okay.
I love the writings on the ceiling. 1920.
Help!
Don't worry.
Do not follow Ed.
The candle's almost running out.
Ed is lying.
Oh, that's a beautiful wall over there.
Wow.
Ignore the femur on the left.
The femur?
Yeah.
Really?
Isn't a femur the only thing that can be in a human body? You know, you don't get it.
That's a
into
piece of lead pipe.
Michael, don't ruin it.
For those that are interested, there is
what's up here?
running water down here.
Oh, show
Oh
us.
yes, I'm very interested because we might need to drink.
Go.
It looks so clear.
Yeah.
Now that is some beautiful water.
Yeah, a little stream.
So that runs down the valley and into the lake. It used to run into the pool, but the pool was a little bit chilly when we had that running in.
Well, if we had to, I actually wouldn't mind drinking that.
We could try it.
No, I mean, if we had to.
It's a little bit fizzy.
Somebody's
Bit fizzy over there.
Somebody's popped a log next to it. Thank God it didn't go in.
Maybe it was the charcoal to purify it.
Yes,
Could have been.
Apparently, right, there was a guy that came down here back in the 2004.
Do you think we'll find him tonight?
No,
Might.
might be a bit thin. But he was some kind of like water technician or something, and he was like, "Oh, I can tell it's good. Let's just the best way to test is to taste." And he was like, "Yes, this is good." And he said, "Well." He said, the only thing I can't get is like heavy metals and things like that. Of course, no heavy metals around here. But I think if you were drinking this, you'd have stones, kidney stones and whatnot, because it's
Such hard water.
a lot of calcium
Yes.
So
buildup.
then I would have beautiful thick hair, so. And long nails.
Long nails.
And we'd suddenly be really tall.
Yeah, I'll take the risk.
God.
Why is it bubbling?
Because you just stood on the rock.
Yeah, you did. You
Okay,
kind of.
fair enough. I
And
get
it's coming
scared.
in from here. You can't really tell.
Don't
Yeah.
make it.
But the
Oh,
water's
yeah.
actually coming in from here.
Oh, it's coming from
or
here.
going out.
Oh, it's going here. It's going out
that
there,
way.
look.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's coming in and then out there.
Oh, out that way. Okay.
So what's up here then, Ed? Is this the next level?
Well, it's kind of like, yeah, I suppose, yeah, mezzanine. No, the reason I said come up here is the other night when we were having a drink
Yeah.
and good wine taste,
Yep.
we saw some vats, yeah?
Yes.
This is the back end of those vats.
Oh, really?
You can just about down the bottom end, you can see some
Yes.
concrete, and that's the vat.
Wow. Right, so where to next?
Let's keep going.
Lovely.
It's more and more mysterious.
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
is actually.
It's quite fun.
So we did take some of the stone out of the cave, but it's really hard work getting out 'cause it's so heavy, it's full of
Yes.
water. But some of them are still left here. But there's a kind of pillar in the chateau that we made from
Oh really?
not these ones,
Great,
but
from your
some
own
near it.
stones.
Yeah,
It's
and that way we knew that like the stone.
Will match.
He's
Yeah,
exactly
all-
the same.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's only inside. Outside it was a different stone. But
So they didn't use this stone to build the chateau.
No.
They dug this out after.
Yeah, they do use
Some
bits
of it,
when
yes.
they need it.
Yeah.
You know, like dry walling now.
Yeah.
So they used to use like thin pieces of 10, 12 centimeter stone to dry wall.
Wow.
It's
Why didn't we, instead of buying all that stone for the gates and the pool house, why did we just come here and cave
Would you have
some?
me like?
Yes, I would for the amount of money it costs. Yes.
How did they drag it out of here? 'Cause it was so heavy.
It was
Michael.
really hard work getting like 5 out that we got out.
Did Ed not tell you we're all going out of here with one of these? What was we saying?
We're not allowed to leave till we've got
We're
our
not
stone out.
allowed. No.
It's cool, isn't it? And what's over here? There's like a little hot.
Look at that
There's like these little
footprint.
holes
What's
that
going on
go-
over here?
These
I think
little-
that's part of a shoe.
Well, that one was an interesting story.
That looks like a ladies' one. We can't lie now.
That's a lady's shoe.
Let me explain the story of
Shoe
this
there.
one.
There are many shoes in here, Ed.
Yes. They are generally ladies' shoes down here.
Yes, still, I feel that some explanation is
Okay.
required.
This one here, right? Back in 2003, we used to come down with all the workers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there was this woman that came. No. And down here, we saw something down the bottom end, and there was like a lad. There was I say a lad. He was like getting on towards 50, and he was like with a bikini beanie. He jumped in there and said, "I'll go find out what it is." And I was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
I could
whoa!"
never do that.
And he got the shoe. This shoe, there was other bits of it, and bought it out. And I was like, "What would you have done?"
Where's
if
the
there was
rest
a-
of the person?
Yeah, exactly. So there was a foot on the end of that shoe. What would you have done?
Screamed.
Well, not a foot, but like bones.
Well, the remains of a foot.
So yeah,
About the same
it's-
size as your foot, isn't it, Stephanie?
Don't start.
Yeah. Spill the beans now, you two.
In 100 years, someone will be drawing my shoe out from there. That's a creepy thought. Out we go.
So we're coming up to the oldest day.
1931.
Have you seen?
1931.
Right, so you know if somebody's written 1931 and it's not a
Right.
joke, then
Yes.
you know that it was before 1931 down here because they've written it after it's been carved. Yeah?
Yes.
It was
yes.
the 19th of June, 1931. No,
Can
1939.
anybody spell the
30
day here
No,
then?
1931.
31, I think. Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, it's a one.
It's a
Sorry, I
one.
can just see the shadow of that part.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, look at this one.
Oh, what is
We're
that?
coming. We're coming.
1821, 1881.
1881.
Oh, Emile?
18, isn't it? Look.
Now, we're not really near the entrance, are we?
No.
No.
So, you know, to get to here, it's going to have taken quite a while.
Oh.
So the old-
1881.
And there's more up here.
This here, who's going to tell me what this is?
It's for a candle?
Yes.
Ah.
Is it really? I wouldn't have got that.
Oh, what's up there?
Three.
Ed, what's up there?
That is the third level
Trees.
Oh my goodness.
to get out somewhere
What?
else.
What's...
I found the whole of the 3 trees.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful. He did improve.
trees. Is that
Nice. Well, it is now.
Different trees.
It is now.
Why have they put those there?
Because they're epic and they're on the wall, and this is clearly
Nice.
the hall of the 3 trees.
Are you
I'd
sure
like
there's
that.
a witch that lives down here.
I think she forgot her shoes round the corner.
Look, you can see where they cut the rocks out. It must have been huge pieces of rock.
Imagine doing this by hand.
Wow.
They cut it by hand.
Yeah?
With just chisels and hammers.
Yeah?
So how often have you been down here?
Machinery, would they, back then?
Yeah, how long do you know this place? Ed? How often
Yeah.
have you been? How many times have you got out of here?
This is.
It's exciting, isn't it?
It is. I mean, the
What's
amount
that way?
of
Did we go
work.
that way before?
Ed, what is that way?
You've got a borehole from the level above that drops. Like, little-
Wow.
That's Ed's string there, look.
Yeah.
That is from 2003, that string.
Was it the Le Fil d'Ariane? I don't know how to say that in English, but
Ariadne's thread.
yes.
Ariadne's thread. I like that.
Any minute we'll find the Minotaur.
This is new. Every time I come down here, I find new things. Somebody's put a little arrows. Somebody's obviously been down here exploring without permission.
The sneaky thing.
Sneaky.
That's like
How would you know? You wouldn't know. would you?
from me and Billy coming down here, which
Well, because last time he was here with Billy.
yeah, about 2 months ago, Billy's last vlog. That wasn't there. And look at these footprints. I'm not so sure they were there.
Ooh.
Chunky footprints.
Should we get Inspector?
Detective Petherick.
Yes.
Madam
I
Mystery
know
will get us
why
out
we're
of
here.
here.
This is Madam Mystery's lair.
Yes. Ooh.
Familiar.
I get goosebumps now.
Madam Mystery, are you with us?
Detective Petherick, I am always with you.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love
God.
it. 22nd of May, 1951. Oh my goodness.
2 days time.
In 2 days' time, it will be.
60 years.
And that's why we're here.
Uh-oh. Da-dum, da-dum.
Just don't look too closely at the crack.
What?
Crack.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm not comfortable being this far out. Don't fiddle with the crack. Would you just step away from the crack, please? Thank
You
you.
don't know what you're doing around crack.
Oh, that's it. Now the calcium will help it.
No, it's cracked because this piece of here started to move.
No, how about we go back? I mean, just a suggestion.
My goodness.
Okay, we're gonna go this way to go back.
Oh no way.
Different way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, Anna.
I'm coming. I'm coming, sweetheart.
We're all a bit
I know. I'm worried.
30 meters under here.
What?
30 meters under the ground.
30 metres? Wow, that's quite a long
And
way.
they've really quarried a lot.
Yeah, but they have built these walls here to support, you know, they've obviously
this
thought
is the
about it.
difference. In Santa Emilio, the
Yeah.
lazy stonemasons would just go and take the nearest stone, and so the pillars got smaller and smaller and smaller, and they've had to build like concrete support now.
So we're no longer allowed, because Santa Emilion is all hollow underneath, and we're no longer allowed to go in the caves they've closed them now.
Oh, they're too dangerous.
Yes.
Oh.
So I think last time I went is like 15 years ago, and now no one can go.
So this here is really interesting because this is Cours Victor Hugo. We have this street in Bordeaux, and we're going to go around the corner.
I thought maybe it was Victor Hugo popped in one day.
I've only been here once. This is the second time.
You've been here for 14 years and you've been down here once.
Correct.
Oh, you're probably a wise person.
I am. Oh, Allée Tourny. So
Allée Tourny.
we went past Allée Tourny today.
Oh,
In Bordeaux?
Right. Yes, right next where we ate.
very
Yeah.
similar. I mean, you easily get confused. as
Yeah,
to
you
which
would get
version
confused, wouldn't
were
you?
in.
What if
Yes,
they
of
actually...
course.
And this is a
Yeah.
very posh area in Bordeaux. I mean, I feel
And
very
it's-
privileged.
It's a very posh part of the caves, to be fair.
Yes, because
This is quite exclusive, this particular.
Right.
definitely.
No, but-
Well, I'll settle into this bit. I think this is excellent for me. It's actually got a, that's why, it's got a bed. Look, it's got an actual bed.
Well, have fun.
I'll just need to clear these rocks off and I'm sorted.
Oh my goodness, I'll help you, but I think
That might take a
every-
little while.
Oh my goodness,
They're not
no.
budging.
Did you hear that crack?
Don't not even suggest.
That low rumbling in the
Anyone
distance.
fancy sleeping in that bit?
I'll have that one up there. It's quite hammock shaped, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be very, very snug.
Let me
Yeah.
just say that the two of you would die in a horror movie. I'm just saying it.
Oh, I would help you both. When you came with your friend, did you just have a beer?
Well, I have a little confession.
Go on.
Stephanie, when we came down here last night, I told you that you'd left something behind.
What is that?
Yeah, I was wearing that only yesterday.
What is it?
It's like
Yeah.
trashy lingerie song, Stephanie.
What happened to it though?
Well, it's not actually that old if you look at it. So I think somebody's got a little bit excited and come down here
Well, I see that
after a
you
wedding.
pulled
And
out
have a-
all the stops said. You even had a candle.
Yeah, I mean, very romantic. It wasn't
Candle,
way.
And a
one bottle
single
of beer, and she left her underwear.
It's a result.
She was a light drinker.
To be fair, somebody has actually come down here during a wedding, I think.
They must. I mean, but I'm still trying to work out how that got into that state.
Well, it's just been down here a long time. But around the corner, this is like where the hippies were hanging out because they had the vinyl record down
What were
here
they
too.
listening
Yeah.
to?
I don't know. We need to listen
James
to that.
Brown.
It's James
Oh,
Brown.
James Brown!
Oh, look at that. A bit of good music down
At
here.
least he had good taste. Women
You love a
down
bit of
here,
James
whoever it
Brown.
was.
The other way around.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
just going to It's quite comfortable here. I found a little seat.
Anyway,
It's exclusive area.
I mean, this has been a hangout for years. Look at these kind of like really old Lagorce bottles.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It's even got us as down as Longueron, which is a long time ago that we were part of Longueron. I'm getting hints of mould.
We have a pierre here.
We have a what?
A pierre.
Pierre means stone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're just labelling it.
Or the name of the people.
What's that, a heart?
Yeah.
Well, this is it.
It's a heart, but the heart's upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the romantic
Eric.
corner.
Oh my goodness.
Eric!
El.
There we go.
Hélène.
It just says
Hélène.
hell.
Enrique Hélène.
It just says
Help.
Help.
hell.
Poor thing.
I
Yeah.
love the fact that Ed's trying to turn that into a beautiful French name. It just says help.
Really?
Oh, yes, an excellent cave painting. This is a very good one. Yeah, this is a Jurassic cave painting.
I'm going to just
spray
analyse
paint,
these.
is that what you're saying?
I've got a feeling these were painted approximately 7,000 years ago. You can see that they were painted with fingers, primitive fingers, I must say, but yes.
Yes, and that's a species of horned dog that is actually now extinct.
Yes, it's been extinct for longer than humanity has existed, so this may have been painted by the devil himself.
Right.
Simon.
Oh,
Serrano!
we have Serrano. Michael, they knew you were coming.
Serrano ham. Serrano
There's also an
ham
area of Madrid called Serrano.
for the man who has just come
It's the
back from
posh area of
Madrid.
Madrid, yeah. It's a posh area of Madrid, yeah.
Okay, so we'll leave you here. All right, bye.
Yes.
Off we go.
I used to think it's this way.
Oh, anyone else worried about the think?
He's just playing up.
What? No, I don't think it is.
There's always a joker, isn't there, Steph?
Always. It's usually you, Michael.
I can feel air. I can feel the cold air.
Oh, that's what confused me. I thought the way out was this way. I saw this piece of bloody stone here and didn't think we could get out, and there it is.
There
The
it
place
is.
where we were talking about the orange spring.
Ah!
Oh,
Yes.
don't even
Okay,
think about
okay.
going that way. We did. We went that way.
And we survived.
So far, time for a cup of
20
tea.
metres.
You always speak words of wisdom, Michael.
Not always, Stephanie, but sometimes I do, yes.
Michael, does this make you think of the proverb in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king?
The one that is king?
In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Oh.
And what? Can you decode that for me?
Yes, it means that if you're surrounded by incompetence, you only need sort of half a brain to be the ruler. And I feel that Ed has really come into his own in these caves. He is the undisputed lord of the caves.
Imagine if it was your job for eternity to hold you for this cave.
Oh, we have Atlas here.
Okay, well, look, he's keeping it safe for us. Let's go.
Let's
Thanks. You are a brave, brave man, Michael.
I'll see you
In the next life?
in the next life.
Okay,
yes.
lovely, thanks.
Not too long.
Bye. Bye.
Ah, quick.
Run.
It's not that way.
No, it's this way.
What's this? Candles.
Very romantic. Can't think of anywhere more
No,
romantic to be brought.
Big candle there.
Yeah.
They probably came from your chateau.
Yes.
So what were they doing down here with like little circles of candles?
What does one do? What does one do in a cave with no one but?
Satanic rituals.
Oh my goodness! No, probably.
That's not literally none of us thought that, Michael, except for you.
I'm just trying to make the mood a bit more creepy, you know, a bit more atmospheric. Give you chills.
How's Philip doing?
Oh, he found the way out.
His best mate
Oh,
now.
he's found the entrance like a rat up a drain pipe.
Never.
Never. Squirrel, maybe.
Like a squirrel up an oak tree. I loved that.
Yeah?
I'm beginning to wonder why Lalande doesn't have 4 hectares of caves underneath it.
Because your
Because you
chateau
get
is sat on
lost.
solid granite, and I don't know if people can
can
No.
quarry out solid
Can't
granite.
chisel it out all that
Not like
easily.
that anyway. You need to take it out in a different way.
I love
Also,
this.
may I remind you of your bad sense of direction?
Yes.
Oh,
What are you
No, I'm not
saying?
kidding. She's got
will be there
awful
to
sense of
help.
direction.
you'll be there to help. So
She'd be down there.
Any final words on that experience, Stephanie?
Never again.
Superb.
Superb.
very interesting. I mean, second
Never
time I've been there in 14 years. That's
So I'll probably see you down here again in another 14 years, maybe. Yeah.
What about you,
I'll be
Michael?
with a cane.
I've been, yeah, I love it. I love it. Actually, I could probably move it. Do you know what? Actually, you could create like a warren of like I don't know, like really cool living space. You could
It will
pop
be
it up,
so
you know?
good.
Imagine.
It does get damp down there.
Time for a cup of tea.
Definitely tea. Tea.
So, how was your experience of splunking?
I loved every second of it. And I very much hope to visit the caves next time I'm here, please, Ed. That was lovely.
Yes, but just bring some newer lingerie next time.
Like, that was my best stuff.
Mouldy old lingerie.
Come on,
I will say.
have a cup of tea.
How are you feeling, Philip?
End on that.
Traumatised.
You made it, Phil. We made it.
I know.
We're alive.
I kept thinking, like, this is literally the plot for a horror movie. This is literally the plot. I wasn't that scared, but I was also very aware of the fact
You
that
see,
it
you're
was...
thinking about it the wrong way, Philip. See, that reminded me of like
Porn.
being
Oh,
a
you
child
got to-
and
sorry.
like in the Goonies.
No,
you
say it
know,
again.
Yeah.
And looking for One-Eyed Willie and his
like
pirate treasure. You know,
discovering
yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
yeah.
and there's booby traps down there. Oh,
Yeah.
see, yeah. Not a horror movie, an adventure movie.